title. One moment and I'll begin working on Project Zomboid again. I'm going to be working on houses today. And one little problem I might have run into, similar to these houses right here, they're a bit closer than what they should be. And some of it is it's hard to do anomalies inevitably show up. I've got a few houses I've got to put in here, and I've got to determine exactly how I'm going to do that. There are two houses that are going to be along this side of this fence. One closer to this turn in the road and one about here. And they both share a similar driveway that forks off towards each house. Off in this direction there is 3 houses along this side of the road. One house roughly at the end of it. 2 houses on this side, and area where it looks like there used to be a house, but now has pretty much been cleared off, as if it's just been excavated, or well, it's mostly what looks like a dirt pile. Not a pile, but the entire area is, well, just dirt. But it looks like there was a space where a house used to have been, but has been removed, transported somewhere, or just torn down. And nothing's left there except for the dirt of where the house used to be. So I'm going to work on these 2 houses first, mostly because that'll give me a good idea of where I should move this fence. And I probably should, because there's not that much space between the fence and the road. And I'll place a link to the map I'm using online in the stream. It's also a good way to take a look at Project Zomboid if you want to take a look at how the game looks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. What I may end up having to do is to place the foundations for all the houses and then build up from there afterwards. Second option is to cut the distances to a part of what they should be. And that's what I may up having to do. Should be here, but that's too close to this fence, so I'm just going to go with 9. Should be half of what it should be, but it should still give a good representation of what the game is. Now I'm going to use oak. In the game, the building is white painted siding or what looks like wood. Looks like that lines up to here, to a window, and I'll use spruce again for the frames. I think that's my earphones hitting my mic. Let me move that. This should be the bedroom in the house. The first house I'm working on, the framework of it, is a 4-room house, counting the closet. One for a bedroom, one for a bathroom, and an open area, living room, kitchen, and a closet. Sorry, 4. Door here. 1, 2, 3, 4. My worry is not in this direction. I have enough space here, but my worry is the depth of the house going in this direction. One, 2, 3, 4. There's a nook here in which there's a bookcase in the house. There's also the front door. About here. There's a window there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. And the bathroom is right here. Window 2. Okay, so this is the bathroom. Door there. 3, 4. There's a door there. And window here. that should be the layout for the house. Now this one also has a tool shed in the back. Window. Now this is where I'm going to be running into some problems. It's already closer than what it should be. So the door here, window here. And let's see if I can reasonably place this closer. This house, this area right here, and the houses over there are, I think, so far the only places that I really run into a huge problem. That's not easily fixed. So far, at least. So I'm going to put these trees in just a little bit earlier than what would have ordinarily done. Okay, it's closer than what I would have liked, but I think I should be able to move the house just a little bit. And part of the problem is sometimes I'm not able to use the actual game. I'm using the map, and I have to do this by eye, and sometimes my that gets thrown off. Okay, this should work if I do this. Should move the house by 3. One, 2, 3. to put the door here. Original door was there. Original window becomes here. Closet becomes here. And that's already distorted too because these walls are 1 meter thick. But that distorts the inside of the house, so it's not as much of a problem. One, two, three. Move it to here. Move the window to here. Moving the outside of the house to here. And that'll give me the extra space I could use for the tool shed. Although it's more of a building than a shed. Okay, I'm going to place this closer to the house. Put the window here. 1, 2, put the door there. Not identical to how it looks in Project Zomboid, but it should give a good feel as to what it is. There's a window roughly here. Okay, with that done, I'm going to move to the house on the other side. And this will help me better balance exactly how each of these things should work out. Now I need to put in this one thing first. And I'm going to use a key for the deck. And this is also to help me determine where each of these houses should be. Namely because one of the walls in the house that I'm going to be trying to do the framework for next lines up roughly with the end of where this deck lines up with. It's a darker house, so I'm going to use jungle planks for this other house. It also means I'm going to have to tear off part of this fence until I can determine how much space I need for this house. The second house I'm going to be working on, and this will help me determine how these houses will go, is a 3 bedroom, oh, not 3 room house, a bedroom, a rather large um, bedroom compared to the house, a bathroom, and a house, and the rest of the room is made up of living room, kitchen, and um, dining room. And it's sort of shaped in an L pattern, sort of like this. Was an L pattern like this with the living room here and the kitchen here, in this area, with a bathroom here and the bedroom here. Okay, this one goes up roughly to the road. It's got a driveway. Let's see. If that is true, then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move this. I'm trying to paint out where this road right here should side road should end. A window here, here, and this is roughly here. The road should turn here and move slightly to a house right over here. But it also tells me that this is where the driveway for this house should start, which is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. And this driveway moves up to the front door of the house. And it starts turning here. The side road starts turning here. I'm not as worried about the house over here. That's got plenty of space. What is worrying me is the 3 houses right here and the 2 houses on the other side. It's the space between the 2. Now, assuming I do this and place the house maybe here. Keep the fence where it is. I have to fit the house here. 1, 2. So space for bookcase. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be part of the living room. Well, open living room, kitchen area. The living room section being right here. I'm already running into some problems. Bathroom is a bit thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which would put the house incredibly close to the road. Okay. so I'm gonna have to move the fence. See here. Still works, I think. It's like I said, it's not going to be identical to how Project Zomboid is, but I think it still has enough of a view of it. Okay, that makes this the bathroom. And the bedroom. 2, 3, 4. Still pretty close. And I don't think I can spare any more space. I just have to have a somewhat... this parking space should do it. It should be okay. And the driveway should be enough. And most of the other places, it works out rather well. It's just in some areas, like this area, I got pinched because I was working along this road right here, and the distortions added up a little bit faster than I thought they would. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and the door should be there. Should be here. The door lining up with the window makes for a slightly thin bathroom, but it should still work. There's one thing I can do, and that's move this over by 1. To give one more block for the bedroom. The door is roughly there. Window here. 1, 2. That at the end of it. 1, 2. Lining up with the door. This being a nook for the kitchen. There's a window on this side. They need to move it though. It should be the house, the framework of the house. Move the window here. There's a window here. And also a door leading out back. Okay, there's also a window roughly here in the bedroom. I got the window for the bathroom. There's the 4 windows for this larger room. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front of the house. That should be this house now. And I'll do the framework for the other 3 houses now before I start building them up. Since I want to try to at least make sure I got everything down. Two more houses on this side. But they're roughly in the same area, so as long as I've got this lined up okay, then the rest should be okay. Now I'm switching to the game just so I can do the measurements again for this next house. Part of it involves moving the character around. So I apologize for 1 moment. Each of these 3 houses are all 1-story houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks, or 7 in-game blocks from this road. That's from here. From this other side street. So, no, you start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. House should start around here. Okay. The back of the house ends roughly with the same with these houses. So roughly here. It's a darker paneled house. It's darker than what it should be, but I'm going to use dark oak. It might be too dark. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to use it. Okay, this house right here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Made up of 4 rooms, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and an open area for the kitchen, living room, and dining room. The living room being on this side of the house. A dining room in this area, and a kitchen in this area, next to a bathroom and 2 bedrooms along the back of the house. Two, three, 4, and a window here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch to the game. Need to go into the house. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It should end here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bedroom should start around there. 2, a window here for the first bedroom. 1, 2. The door to the bedroom being right. The master bedroom to the side of it, though not really that much bigger. And window here. 1, 2. For the bathroom, may need to be adjusted, it depends on how the rest of it goes. Two, 4, 5, 6. Puts it pretty darn close to. That was unavoidable at the moment. So I'll just move it over by 1. I have to adjust this as well since there's a nook that I have to add to it. The nook also includes the front door. Roughly there, with a window next to it. This window is not completely lined up with this door, so about right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Might not be able to put as many trees in this area as there actually are, but it should work. best spin I can to a bad situation. We've got one more house between this one and the last one I built. Still just going to do the framework. Okay, now to measure the other distance between this house and the framework that I put for the first one. Have some problems. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is between its 5, so 10. 10 Minecraft blocks at least. This house is made up of 4 rooms again, like the last framework I put in. 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and this one, the living room and the kitchen are separated by a mini wall. But there's not a full wall separating the two. And it also has a lighter wood, so I'm going to use oak again for this house. The nook for the kitchen is also lined up with this one. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there. And a window here. 1, 2, there. Maybe I should do that. No. Needs to be a little bit larger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that should be part of it. There's a door here leading to the back. This also is part of the wall that breaks up. Say about that much. Not much of a bedroom. This is an office, I think. Means going into the house. No, it's just a very small bedroom. Okay, but there's a window here. I think maybe I can do that. 2, 3, 4, and that should give me the width of the bedroom. Put this here. That's the divider between, there's not too much of a divider between the kitchen and the living area. Well, there is a little bit. That should suffice. That's a bit. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, next is the other bedroom. This one's a little bit larger, but not by much. Maybe I could just do one more wall. One, two, a window here, which looks right into a fence instead of a backyard, but 1, 2, and that's the other bedroom. The last one is the bathroom. One, two, maybe there. There's a window roughly here. And this one lines up with this wall. 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. For how far the part of the driveway should go. And I'll use the rest for maybe a patio like space. 1, 2, maybe here for the door and here for a window. And this should line up with this side of the driveway. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Distances there, fine. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means here. Does mean I can expand on the bedroom, make it 1 block wider. Distance between the two seems to work out. These two houses. It's just it's a little bit closer to the fence and also a little bit closer to the road than what it should be. Closer to the road isn't too much of a problem. Okay, I'll do the... take out the ground level here so I can just go ahead and do the floors for all of them at one time. Okay, now to work on the last house on this thing right here, and then I'll begin putting the floors in and building them up. It depending upon how much time I have for the stream, I'll work on the other 3 houses over there, but I don't have the same constraints that I have on these houses, so I just want to get these done first. Okay, now this one lines up with one of the walls on this other house over here. The door lines up with the wall of this house. So, door will be, and I'll use this as a placeholder where the door should be. There's a window next to it. And this house is made up of 3 rooms, and it has a similar partial wall which separates the living room from the kitchen. There's a bedroom and there's a bathroom. Two, three, four, maybe 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Window here. And the bathroom is next to it. No window there. Window here, right next to the corner. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe here. A window here. 2. These walls should line up. 3, 4. 2. Door here and a window here, I think. Okay, it's got a window here, and that seems to line up with this window in the back. So there are 1, 2, 3 windows here in this living area right here, living room. In the kitchen in the back, there are 2 windows. One right here, and one by the door in the back. There's a window in the bedroom here, no window in the bathroom. And the door to the bedroom should be roughly lined up with this window. This I'm going to be using white clay I'll be using for the bathroom floors. carpet was really wood and out here. It's pretty dark, so I'm going to use dark oak. Tiled bathroom. Can do that with quartz and maybe this black coal. Block of coal. No, black wool, should say. I use light wool, the light blue for the bedroom. No, I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to switch to birch, which I'm on the city texture pack. Looks like this, so it looks a little bit better, I think. I might change the outside as well, since the deck and the floors on the inside of this house are the same. It's probably a good idea since the fence is made of acacia, so it gives more of a variety. No, I need to move the door. The door should be on this side. Okay, I'll extend this into the closet. And the bathroom here. kitchen on this one has the same flooring as the rest of the living room. It's not really separated by anything. The bedroom has a close to the sea green. So let's see here. I'll use this cyan instead, since the green that I have is really bright lime green. Bathroom. I'll use brown for the bedroom flooring. And I'll use yolk for the flooring in the living room and the kitchen area. This is either that or not too many options. It's supposed to be tiled, but I don't really have too many tiles that really match closer to what's there. This one has a tiled all white floor for the kitchen. I can't alter how the placement of it is since it looks diamond. So it should be like this, but there's only so much you can do in Minecraft. And I'll use birch for the flooring in the living room. Got this one has more of a peach feel, so I'm gonna use orange for the floor of this bedroom, and this one has purple or no. Use pink for the bedroom here, and this last one has dark blue for wallpaper. Since I don't have wallpaper, I'm just going to use what was on the wallpaper for the floors. Well, there's not really wallpaper in vanilla Minecraft, that is. Once I put in the flooring for this last house, I'll begin building up the walls for the houses. For the living room, I'll use oak, which really pops out against this dark oak walls. Interesting enough, the inside walls of this house is a very light blue that almost borders on green, but it's mostly blue. Both of the bedrooms in this house have a very pale pink wallpaper. Well, very pale wallpaper. So I'm going to use pink on one and see what I have for the other. Well, pink curtains, certainly. I'll just make both bedrooms the same. I've used light blue on quite a few of the houses. Okay, this one doesn't have a walkway up to the front door, which is over there. So I'll start putting in the walls for the houses now. I'm going to put in the frames for the windows and the doors. And these will do the windows at the same time too. And probably should do the doors too. Solid doors for the interior doors, and this one with the panel for the outside doors, which is on the city texture pack is the oak. Make sure I cut everything. There's a window I missed along this side. Four windows in the living area. 1, 2, 3, 4. A common area. One window in the first bedroom, one window in the second bedroom. Three interior doors and one exterior door. This one, 3 windows in the living area. 1, 2, 3, one in the kitchen, 2 out here. And 2 exterior doors, one to the back of the house. And the other building doesn't have a back door. One window in the bathroom. One window in each of these bedrooms, one facing towards the fence, and the other facing towards the other house. Kitchen window facing towards this neighbor. Okay, this one's facing towards the road. Okay. 3 interior doors. And this should be the bathroom. I made a mistake. I'm gonna switch this out. Okay. And 2 exterior doors, one to the backyard and one to